On a warm summer afternoon, we're getting set for baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. The Twins continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Yohander Mendez is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
So
leading
digging
off
in
the
now,
afternoon for
Byron
Minnesota.
Buxton. He will lead this one off today.
Byron Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Hayes has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Ready now, Miguel Sano. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First offering on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Ace Medina is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
For the Orioles,
and here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I know they'd love to get more production out of Delino DeShields these days. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Now to the plate, number 1. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Medina is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s with 19 homers and 59 RBIs. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. Pitch is high. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So nothing in the Orioles first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Stepping into the box, Alex K. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The count now at 2-1. Yeah. 2-2 now.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. The 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Hayes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, taking a look at this, this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
From the belt, the pitch. Called strike, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ryan Jeffers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Luis Arias. He's been productive at the plate of the series with 6 hits coming into this one. From the stretch, he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Bends down and he barehands it. He beat it out. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. He's set, and the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Arias rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they move on top 4-0.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first. He wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. Strike taken, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 0-1 delivery. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Striding in, Miguel Sano, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big swing by Sano, and the ball sent to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Alex.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Please. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Paul Fry is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames.
Leading
off.
He
starts the inning, and they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Meta sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So
Now
they
batting,
do pick up the
right
out
fielder,
here, but with 6 runs
Max
home against them already,
Kepler.
it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building
Now
right
batting.
now? His
Catcher.
starting pitcher. He's got a
Ryan.
big old smile on his face.
Jeffers.
He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Kepler, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
One there on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more
Leading
potent
off
lineup
for
on the
the
field.
Orioles,
But that's not something that
catcher,
changes overnight.
Ken.
He said it's going to be a process
Let's
to become the
go.
team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
So
Batting
he
eighth,
got him swinging.
the designated
Chance
hitter,
Cisco is sent
number
packing
25.
to begin the bottom of the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row.
Batting ninth,
Gracious, 2 away.
the first baseman,
Now here's the pitch.
Alex.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these
Avila.
middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still find themselves down. So striding forward now, Randy Cesar. He'll
Leading
lead
off for the
things
Twins,
off against the same
the third
reliever
baseman,
that finished off the
Randy.
last inning.
Well, you don't see in this
Cesar.
day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
DeShields backs up a bit and he takes
The
charge
batter
for
number
the first
2,
out.
second baseman, Luis Arias.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So bases
Byron
are empty here with
Buxton.
2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's
Now
one of
batting,
the better road
shortstop.
hitters in all of baseball.
And some guys just have a knack for
Polanco.
lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And the runner back in standing. Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 pitch. Pops this one up to Shields. Over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota. They lead it. Ready now for Baltimore. Delino to Shields.
Leading
He was
off
a
for
strikeout
the
victim in
Orioles,
his first try.
The
Yeah,
second
Matty,
baseman.
big time K last
Delino.
time up, and it's been a tough series for him so
Steele.
far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Popped him up. Sano in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping up now, number 1. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. No runs, just one hit, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try
Now
to be
batting,
aggressive off this
the
guy.
third
but
baseman,
He's taking full
Mad
advantage
Dog.
of that. He's pounding the
Ryan.
zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Mad Dog Ryan is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Here's another 0-2. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Sano, hoping to build off that
Leading off for
RBI
Minnesota,
double from his last
the
plate
first
appearance.
baseman, number 22.
Infield in the
Miguel
overshift here. Now the pitch.
Sano.
High and deep to right center. Thames on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Digging in to try
Alex
it again. Alex
Kay.
Kay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Fouled off. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the
Now
league
batting,
leaders in hitting.
designated
And as
hitter,
you see, he's right
Brent
up there among league
Rucker.
leaders in that department. Next will be the designated hitter, Brent Rucker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Up next
Max
for Minnesota,
Kepler.
Max Kepler. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Meta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding one, but they're on top by a... Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. At the plate, Van Meta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him out.
But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Now batting, catcher.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
0-1 pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Your
Michael
attention,
Feliz
please.
gets the call to
Now
pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Feliz.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Randy.
So stepping in, Randy he flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and belted. And good for him. Randy Cesar has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Into the box,
Luis
Arias. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 25.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and 0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Liner towards second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
This will kick up against the wall now. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Line drive to left. Meta will get there, and he puts it away to retire. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 25. They'll
leading
start
off
things out in their half
Orioles,
of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now
he put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Alex Avila. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here comes another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
The
in this
batter,
inning.
number 3,
he looks really
second
sharp out there,
baseman,
guys.
Delino DeShields.
So the lineup. Flips over and digging in, Delino DeShields. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Digging in and looking for more, Alex K.
The left fielder, Alex K.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Your
James
attention,
Pazos
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Brent Rooker, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
A 1 pitch on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Drilled to the left side. The throw from his knees. Throw got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
The right fielder.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
When it left
The
his bat,
catcher.
I thought it might curve foul, but
Ryan.
he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Standing in now, Ryan Jeffers. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for Minnesota, the third base.
Stepping up to the plate,
Randy
Cesar. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mehta is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
For the
please
Twins
join
head on
for the
thanks to
traditional
this solo
seventh inning
shot.
stretch.
Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. Now at the plate, number one.
Leading
1
off
for 2 on his
for the
line so
Orioles,
far in the game.
The
Starting to
shortstop,
run out of time. They
number
haven't been able
one.
to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So he's still got his shutout working here in the seventh. And
batter,
with that in mind,
the
we
third
check out
baseman,
the league leaders
Mad
in
Dog.
shutouts. And as you
Ryan.
can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches,
The
2
right fielder,
strikeouts?
number
Doesn't
7.
get much better than that.
Eric.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Thames.
Eric Thames. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on a Sunday. Into the box now, Luis
Leading off for the
Arias.
Twins, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
First offering on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another try at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, Byron Buxton, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
That was aggressive pitching in that at that, and I like seeing
now
that.
Batting.
He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in, Miguel Sano.
Leading off for the
He comes
Twins,
into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Sano.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. This is line to left. Meta is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Alex Kay. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he...
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
In now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward the gap in left center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Jeffers. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Kepler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to center field. Hayes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. Last chance coming up for... And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, number 25,
leading off
starting things for
Orioles,
his side in the ninth
the
as they
hitter,
face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Alex Avila.
And now for the O's, Alex Avila. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the ninth inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the ninth inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
And he fouls this one off. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
He's really racked up the strikeouts.
The batter,
in this
number
one.
3.
And this guy's been
Second
victimized
baseman,
3 times already
Delino.
today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Delino DeShields. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game
for
the victorious Twins,
kept him from
10
baseball
runs,
history.
17 hits,
10-0, the
1
final
error. They
shutout
left 8
score in this
runners
one.
on base.
The Minnesota Twins pick up win number
Time of the ball
107,
game, 3
best in the
hours
division.
and 12 minutes.
Ace Medina wins for the 23rd
Thank
time
you
in this
for
one, the
joining
top
us here
total
this
in the
afternoon.
league, as he tosses
And we
a
remind
complete
you to
game
please
one-hitter.
drive home
Yohander
safely.
Mendez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Twins starting pitcher, number 77, pitched well again and earned his 23rd win on the season as the Twins defeated the Orioles 10-0. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Twins are leading the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Chicago White Sox brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 11-4. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, 10.5 back. And the White Sox sit in second place in the AL Central Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Indians finished off a 3-game sweep as they manhandled the Marlins 10-4. As of today, the Indians are in third place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East Division, 11.5 games out of first. The Detroit Tigers picked up 14 hits in total as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 5-4. As of right now, the A's are leading the AL West, 1 game ahead of second, while the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Kansas City Royals amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-4. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in 3rd place in the AL West, 3 games back, while the Royals sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yankees completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. At the start of the day, the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East, 11.5 games out of first. And the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 6-5. They now have 6 straight victories. In the standings, the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 11.5 games out of first, while the Rays are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. Zach Greinke got the W, his 11th this season, as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 4-0. As of right now, the Astros sit in 4th place in the American League West, 6 games out of first, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division, 17 games out of first. The Cubs totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 10-5. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're 13.5 out of first place, while the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. The Rockies totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-2. As of today, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, a sizable 7 games ahead of second, while the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West, 20 games out of first. The Mets allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-3. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. And the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West, 14.5 out of first. The Reds brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. At the start of the day, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. They're 15.5 games out of first. And the Pirates are 2nd in the division, 10 games out of first. Paul DeJong plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Cardinals took care of the Brewers 14-11. As of right now, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, 16 games out of first. And the Brewers are 3rd in the division. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-3. Heading into the day, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Dodgers are atop the division, 6 games up on 2nd place. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. As of today, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East, 17 games out of first. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the Cleveland Indians smacked 15 team hits as they destroyed the Rays 11-5. It was their 5th straight victory. The Royals had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-4. The White Sox launched 3 home runs as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 11-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they destroyed the Angels 10-4. The Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-6. The Atlanta Braves put up 16 hits on the day as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 7-5. The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they crushed the Cubs 7-0. The St. Louis Cardinals tallied 5 home runs overall as they toppled the Rockies 9-3. The San Francisco Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 8-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.